What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about the 10 tips that can help you while preparing for prom. Okay, so first tip, choose your color and dress style and shoes. If you have a date, make sure he's okay with the color. Okay, so when you go shopping for a dress, make sure you have an idea of what you want and the price range that you want it to be in. Make sure you have an idea for the dress style you want, like if you want a mermaid dress, a dress with a train, the color, and then go to the store, and usually it should be people there helping you, so they can help assist you and it'll be easier for you to find a dress. My first year, my junior prom, I wasn't sure what color I wanted to wear, so it was kind of difficult for me to find a dress. Versus senior prom, I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted a mermaid style dress. I wanted to be either red or I wanted to be, black. So that's what we did. We got a lot of black or red dresses or in mermaid style dresses and tried those on, and it was easier for me to find my dress. And also make sure your date is okay with the color. If you have a pink color, your date might not be okay with that. If you have a yellow color, then your date might not be okay with that, So just make sure your date is okay with the color you choose for your dress, because if you don't feel confident with the color and you don't feel like he can slay along with you, then it's a problem. So it's February, but if you have not started shopping yet, and for people for years to come to watch this video, sorry for the shoulder in the video, but the best time to start shopping for prom is probably January, February. Shop as early as you can because it can get stressful. You need to make sure you have the alterations good, and around this time they will be booked and all that. Okay, tip number 3, make sure that you make appointments for your hair, makeup, and nails. Make sure you make your hair appointment early enough because the hairstylist may be booked, and the good hairstylists, they might be booked and you can't get to them when you want to, because prom is pretty much around the same time. All those days, March is between March and April, May-ish a little bit as well. So make sure you book your hair, your makeup. I'm gonna give you a little story time about my makeup. My junior prom, I wanted Sephora to do my makeup. But at the mall, it was a Sephora upstairs and it was Sephora downstairs. Sephora upstairs, I personally feel like they was a little bit more talented, better with their makeup. And I wanted to book an appointment there, but I had waited too late, so I couldn't even get my makeup done there. And I ended up getting my makeup done at Sephora by JCPenney or Sephora, I don't know, but the Sephora downstairs. They ended up doing a really good job, but the Sephora upstairs, they can do lashes, and the people downstairs, they were like they couldn't do lashes, so I was kind of stressed about that. The lady ended up messing up my makeup upstairs, and I was just like, see, everything would have just been good if it could have been done in the right, just the same place. So it really upset me. Make sure you have your makeup. Nails, me, when I got my nails done for prom, I just went to the normal nail salon, but some people do go to people that actually do really good with nails and do it at their house, or maybe that do it at the salon, but you have to book them ahead of time. So make sure that you book your hair, makeup, and nail appointments early, so you don't have to go through any stress. Okay, tip number 4, what to wear to appointments. Another story time. My junior prom, I wore a normal t-shirt, to my makeup appointment, and it messed up my makeup kind of a little bit, not too much, but it was just a struggle really getting my shirt off for junior prom. So for senior prom, I made a smart decision. I wore off the shoulder top so I could just slide it off. And you know, it didn't mess up my makeup or anything. You know, I still felt like I was slaying. So just make sure you have the right attire, the right clothing on when you do go to your makeup appointments on your prom day. Okay. Tip number 5, transportation. Make sure you got your transportation down pat. Whether you're gonna travel in a limousine, have someone drive you there, make sure it's somebody that's reliable. Make sure if it's somebody with a limousine, you have your okay, with transportation, make sure that you have your limousine crew booked, all that, and make sure that if you have somebody to drive you, make sure it's somebody reliable. Make sure it's not somebody that's gonna change their mind at the last minute, because then you're gonna end up looking cute, spending all this money with no ride to prom. Tip number 6, make sure you get dressed early, because you don't want to be like me both years. You know, I'm just a late person. I like to be fashionably late personally, but sometimes I just be a little too late, and I just show up to prom a little too late, and I get dressed really late, and plus I want to take pictures, and pictures take about an hour and a half, and getting ready takes the whole day. So just make sure you get dressed early, take your pics early. You know, it's best to take your pics maybe around, what's a good time to take your pics?
Before the sun starts.
Before sunrise is what Brian said. So I would say, sunset. Before sunset. A good time is before sunset. So I'd probably say 30, 45 minutes before sunset. Me personally, I did it right before sunset. If they say sunset setting at 6:30, I take pictures around 6:20. So just make sure you get dressed early. Take your pictures in time so you can get to prom and actually enjoy the event. Next, photographer. Okay, so make sure you book your appointment as well with your photographer early, and make sure that, you know, if it's a younger photographer, you know sometimes people that are actually like young and they don't actually have a business, sometimes they can be a little untrustworthy, because you know they're just young and stuff comes up for them. That's like with young hairstylists, all that. Some of them don't take it as serious as older people do that actually make that a career. And you know, just make sure you have a reliable photographer, like I said, because sometimes photographers can, like, especially young photographers that don't take that as take it as serious, they can probably be like, well, I can't shoot you today because something came up. You need somebody that you can actually rely on. Tip number 8, choosing a location. Make sure it's a beautiful location with beautiful scenery in the background. Make sure it's nothing, dingy. I mean, it can be dingy if that's the look you're going for. But overall, make sure it's a nice place, nice scenery. And also, especially on prom day, I would recommend you choose somewhere where a lot of people don't know about, or a lot of people wouldn't take pictures at, but it's still really nice scenery. But just make sure it's a location where not too many people are taking pictures there, because especially on prom day, especially I still see the hat. It's okay. But especially on prom day, when you trying to take pictures around the same time as everybody and y'all all choose the same location, you gotta wait. You just sitting there waiting, and you be like, dang, I mean, I want to take pictures right there. And they be taking a sweet little time in that spot. And you want to get to prom, and you want to, come on, Brian, get the camera dance with me.
No, come on. Too miles here. Oh, you want to dance with your date like this? Hey, oh, I'm gonna fall. But yeah,
you want to dance and all that, and you want to just have fun. So just make sure you choose the proper location, because you don't want to be waiting there forever for everybody to take their little picture. So, and waiting in your spot. 9, prom. Ooh, so you get to prom, and you gotta You gotta make sure you have a grand entrance when you. Make sure you plan your grand entrance. Brian, tell us a little bit about your grand entrance.
My grand entrance?
Yeah, come on.
I didn't have one.
Yes, you did. I seen that nice car.
Well, not to brag, but you know.
Tell us a little bit about
I
your
had to
car.
pull up in a little Rover. I had a red carpet, walked out on this really wasn't a red carpet, it was a gold carpet.
Oh.
And you know, when I came out, before I walked on the carpet, you know the little ceiling roof, I was standing up on my arms like this. So
You talking
came in
about
there, my shoe, I got out there, I had my Lucci going on, the Lucci, that's when Lucci was popping and stuff. Then, you know, the Young Fly word song came on. My shoes got diamonds on them, so they were blinging.
Mhm.
My teacher walked up to me, she said, "Ooh, you look shy today." I'm like, can't
Okay,
touch
that's
the jacket
enough.
though.
That's
But
enough.
at the end of the day, I walked in, I had my big gold glasses on, had gold glasses, gold
It's
watch,
canceled.
gold necklace, a royal blue and gold jacket. So, you know, I had to go in there exclusive. Came in there, they had the little horns, whatever. Like, a king was arriving, and it was me. So,
Okay. Who exactly was playing the horns? Your grandfather.
2 people from the band that I knew.
Played and
It was
dressed in a
like,
tuxedo.
and see, our thing was the Great Gatsby, so you know I had to go out. So. Yeah,
Fresh.
yeah, you know,
All right, he's out.
classy noche guapo.
He's out. Out. Let's give him a round of hand, guys. Anyway.
Make sure you plan your entrance just as good as him. And make sure everybody is watching you, all eyes on you. Make sure it just turns out. Make sure you have it all planned out so it turns out perfectly. And if it don't, you know, just think of alternate plans just in case. Think about the worst case scenarios and just think about how you can change that, flip it around, and still make it the best. As y'all can see, I took a little break, so
I saw that
Potato
person
chips.
like a couple of days ago too.
my final tip is, what is my final tip? Make sure you have your plans planned out after prom. Make sure you have the restaurant. Make sure you make the reservations. Make sure it's not a restaurant that, you know, closes at like 10 or 11 because usually you be leaving prom around 2, 1 or 2, between 1 and 3. So just make sure you have all of that straightened. So that's about all. Thank you guys for watching my video.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. What he said. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.